countries, starting with the United States. And what I have seen in the last, I would say, 2 decades is appalling. People, when they used to be more mobile and went outside and played and did things instead of being on their phones all the time, they were slender and they were fit. I've seen this progression, and it's mostly because of a certain hamburger company, which I will not name right now. But this particular hamburger company pushed out this marketing that people said, oh, you have to have these hamburgers and you have to have this and that. And people started going like this and like this and like this and like this with all this junk food and hamburgers. Well, what happened to those people? They got obese. They became obese, excuse me. So what happened then? Good old American culture with Hollywood and everything pushed it over. I saw it happen. I lived in Switzerland. The Swiss girls used to be nice and slender and fit. The Western culture came over and gave them McDonald's and Burger King and all this other stuff. The Swiss are not slender anymore. It's now happening in Sweden too. It's unbelievable. The Swedes used to be so incredibly fit, so slender, so energetic, and now I see the same thing happening. I see people eating ice cream all over the place, eating burgers. The world is getting fat because of this stupid American culture that was pushed on everybody. I really feel very, very bad about that. I'm so glad that I'm aware. Please become aware yourself. It's just amazing. Look at some photos from the 1950s or 60s. Look at how the people looked. Now compare it to the people today. There is no comparison. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how heavy people have gotten. Anyway, I've been a vegan for 16 years and I'm in extremely good shape. I'm 68 years old and I'm in very good shape because I'm conscious of my weight and what I put into my mouth. People have to be very, very conscious of what they're putting into their mouths, and they're not right now. This whole thing with McDonald's and Burger King and Dairy Queen and all this stuff that just pushes out the calories to people is only making people sick. It just makes you sick. Anyway, I won't talk anymore about this, and I just hope this changes. It really bothers me to see these people walking around like this all the time, and I feel very bad about it. Thank you for listening, and don't take it personally, please, but if you are overweight, it's only because you've been conditioned by the society to become one of these eaters that they think that they have to have. I don't know. Well, there are lots of lies that are happening in government anyway. It's like fluoride in the United States. This is just a quick thing. Fluoride is making people dumb, and that's exactly what the politicians want. It dumbs them down. No one else in the world uses fluoride. And by the way, the United States is in a very, very small club, just to let you know. There are 2 places in the world that require Americans that live outside their country to pay, in this case, people living outside their country have to pay taxes. The club is very small. It only has 2 members. And guess what the other member is? You'll never guess. North Korea. Isn't that a great club to be in? Way to go, US. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll stop being on my soapbox. Bye-bye.